folks, how you doing? Welcome back, it's Charlie. It is Wednesday morning, November 17th, 2022. It is about 9:30 in the morning. It's about 66 degrees. It's expected to be actually 73. Kind of hoping that we peak, at least we do hit 73. 74 would be awesome, but nonetheless, it's a beautiful day. I actually wasn't going to do anything. I was just really feeling lazy this morning, just tired. I don't have to work today, so just actually, honestly, I got on the bus. I got as far as Eagle Rock, and then I got off, and then I got back on the other side and came back and just got off here. I had noticed some progression very quickly here. This is a good sign. This is indeed a really good sign. I am here at the very famous Orange Grove in Colorado intersection, the famous The Turn. This is the turn. This is the hardest point of the parade, actually, and then the second point is for those that have to be collapsible, the collapsible floats, because we do have some that are very, very tall and they have to get under the 210. I think it's probably got a clearance of maybe 17 to 18 feet. So however tall you may see it, as tall as the grandstands are here, nonetheless, the other achievement is getting under, because they have to line up over there and after the parade to do the show and tell type of situation. But this has been featured as a very much a task to achieve, and everybody kind of, when they see a really grand spectacular float, they kind of, everybody's on pins and needles and judging. So this right here is the turn. You can see the Norton Simon Museum behind me, but let's get a better look so you can see also we're ready. So, as I've often referred to, these are like apartment, condo, townhomes, whatever. These are like the old kind of apartments from the 60s and 70s era. Beautiful, spacious. When an apartment used to feel more like just a smaller home. You know, this is kind of the other memorial park here. And they have a wreath laid down for Veterans Day. So this is coming from the Santa Monica area, just crossing over the Colorado Bridge over here, Colorado Bridge. And then you got the 134, actually, which was over its own span. And then over here, this is Orange Grove, where it meets Colorado, the turn, the right-hand turn. There's an Norton Simon and the grandstands, my friends. Here, this is a good sign. So now, the really good thing about it, I really do hope that I am kind of feeling up to par, because this will be January 2nd. My surgery will be on the 27th, 28th. So we'll see. I don't know. But I would like to come down here and just be in the middle of the chaos, because this year they're not going to lock it off to certain areas. Maybe just towards the very, very end over by the tournament house. But this whole area is the pre-stage. This is where everybody sequentially is supposed to be in the parade float and lineup for the route, is all lined up here. Everyone's already judged, or in the process, I believe, of being last minute judges right here. And this is where they do a lot of their interviews. It's kind of cool. A lot of the media does their interviews over here with the participants and what have you. And it's just really cool. It's a lot of fun. I will look for a link of the last one that I went last year. But it's a lot of fun, man. It's just really cool. Alright, so this is Orange Grove and Green Street. That's looking at Colorado. You can see they're putting the grandstands up. It's really cool. Looks like a total production scene over there. And this is Green Street headed east. These are the $1 million homes. These things are maybe just still under 10 years old. I kid you not. I've put a video up before about these things. And there's the old-fashioned, very expensive apartments over there. The 9th Circuit Court of Appeals is behind over there. I've also mentioned, yeah, I'd love to live over here. It is so peaceful and serene. It kind of reminds me of the Bel Air / Beverly Hills area. I only know that because my mom used to have, so happy. That's why I love business so much. She had clients and her own cleaning business out there, so, and referred to so. Again, looking east, and God, see this. I love the street. It's just such a scenic beauty. And for you photogs, may I also say, black and white, quite spectacular. Anywho, here is where they're setting up everything. Now the teardown is a little bit longer, of course, but they do a lickety-split job. But this is so cool. All this will be boarded up. They'll still have the walkway over here. Now from when my family and I, when we came over here, they had free donuts, hot coffee, chocolate for people that were in the grandstands like we were. It's really nice, and they had their own private porta potties over here, facilities and wash stations. For people in the grandstands. So it was really cool, actually. I loved it. And it was so much easier too, especially with the baby. Holy cow. Right, here we are coming out to the famous intersection. There's the Norton Simon. These are the Colorado grandstands. Still a lot of ways to go, and it does extend out to this area. Now, also bear in mind, if you ever do come out here, the ones past these large ones. Now, again, if you ever do come out here, you're gonna keep walking south. And you'll see on your right-hand side, the Wrigley House, the tournament house, aka it's the Wrigley House, actually. Yes, by the same company, the same founder, Wrigley Chewing Gum. So that house is over there. But you'll also see smaller grandstands that are put up by Sharp Company and or by other private companies that are usually put up by the apartment or whatever complex, or is actually paid by the residents. So it's kind of cool. So if you ever see that, it's like you won't see usually tickets for that area. It's usually privatized. Thought I'd throw that out. Such a busy intersection. Don't really have too many accidents over here, as busy as it is. So if you want more information, and I highly suggest that you do, there you go. Love ginkgo trees. This is the Presbyterian Church. I love this church. Very familiar with this place. Used to come here. Those are knobby tires. Twice a week when I was homeless. Sunday breakfast and I want to say Tuesday or Wednesday lunch. Something like that. So one of the feeding places for the homeless. This is a beautiful, it's a very pretty intersection. This is Colorado and Madison. This used to be Zinkies. Small Zinkies. This is Urth Caffe. So the old, it's still here. I'm kind of surprised they haven't changed it. The cordon bleu. It used to be here in Pasadena, all on Green Street. This used to be part of the cordon bleu. And a couple of other places that were exclusive kitchens to the formerly, now discredited, sadly to say, and happy to say that I didn't invest the money that I wanted to in Le Cordon Bleu. But honestly, it's nice to have been there. So to those of you that were lucky enough, and even actually, honestly, up until you heard the news that their accreditation was gone. The Cordon Bleu is still something to actually have in your repertoire of education. It was just such a distinguishable school for its time. But, you know, all things just come to the end. Across the way over here is the old Star News building. This is a very beautiful building indeed. There's the Star News. It's a beautiful building. I don't know blueprint wise. I kind of think, I'm assuming it was back when it was built. I think it was just this lonely building, and then looks to be structurally, it appears that this part right here was an addition. I would like to go in there and go, I had the opportunity to go in there. I never ever did. It's a beautiful building though. I would think it probably, my best guess, this thing probably ran on a Goss community press. And here is the Methodist Church. You know, a lot of us that are homeless and homeless, that has ever passed by through Pasadena at any time of the year or season, And I've had the luck, and dare I even say yes, pleasure of even getting free buying lunch especially even during the lockdown and coming out of the lockdown. But actually, during the lockdown and post lockdown, they were really doing a lot of stuff. This place is beautiful. Just to actually be able to, dare I say, have the bravery and the guts and determination to continue doing this. I think they paused for a couple of weeks, but then they quickly started lightly social distance as things and the rules were at the time and everything. But, nonetheless, it was just wonderful. And for those, and that goes for all the same other charitable organizations, not just here locally in Pasadena, California, Los Angeles, but everywhere across our nation. Thank you for being able to, for those that weren't able to. Still, thank you for going as far as you could. It's just, you know, when I go by and stuff like that, whether it be on my way to work or not employed, but with money in my pockets or money in my card, I always look at this place and any places that I've ever partaken into, and just thank God for your services. Feel a little nostalgic. Henceforth, a little bit of the noir openness. You know. Ever since I'm here, I didn't know about this, but I had seen it on my Next Door community app. Someone posted about the Berry Bakery. They closed down. So, this place here. It was a little bit on the expensive side. Let's see. They say, to our beloved customers, it is our sincere regret to inform you that we permanently closed our bakery. Yeah, see, the escalating cost of goods and labor shortage. Wow, that's just... See, we'd rather close our business than compromise the quality of our exemplary service. Yeah, you know, honestly, that's the consensus. And that's kind of the way many of the business owners here feel. And I think, I'm not speaking on the behalf of my boss, but I know that they just really don't want to sacrifice quality nor service. That sucks, but at least they said it, you know. They would rather shut down. I would do the same thing regardless. I think that's also another reason why, not just the cost, but also why give crap service and remain? You know, speaking of working at Target and for what we were doing and stuff like that, I didn't like it. I would have rather shut down. Alright, my friends, I'm going to end it here. It was a little bit quiet other than the pots and pans of the dishes and shit. Doing it like 3 o'clock this morning. No, I was actually closer to 4. So, like I said, it's quiet. You know, we did have the, there was a high warning for the fire because in a lot of the areas we have the same panels and everything. I think we're just starting to take a break. But anyway, you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, Or any other day thereafter. But for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on, and follow the links below. That's it. Didn't get too far today. Kind of tired. I'm just really getting tired. I still blame a lot of it on depression more than anything. I just hope it is that factor. Alright folks, I will post as soon as I can. There's some pretty art. I love this mosaic.